Yes. Let's do practical geometry. In this class we will learn about quadrilateral, trapezium, isosceles trapezium, parallelogram, rhombus and concentric circles. Everything is a quadrilateral. Okay. What is a quadrilateral? It's just a plane figure bounded by four straight lines. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Anything is a quadrilateral. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Every square, rectangle, rhombus, parallelogram are all what? Quadrilateral. A quadrilateral has four vertices. What is a vertex? This is the point. 1. This is another vertex. This is another vertex. Okay. You take rectangle. How many vertices are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices and 4 sides. Triangle is not a quadrilateral. You should remember, this is not a quadrilateral. Look at this. A quadrilateral, a flat shape with 4 straight lines. You should see that, okay? Even this is a quadrilateral. This square is also a quadrilateral. These are 4 straight lines are there, right? Here is 1, 2, 3, 4. Here this quadrilateral has 4 sides and 4 vertices. Okay? So this is the step. Look at this. Here we have 4 vertices and 4 sides. 1, 2, 3 and 4. You can drag these points anywhere you want and that becomes a quadrilateral. Okay? This is a quadrilateral. This is a quadrilateral. You can pull this guy this way. This is a quadrilateral. Look, you can play with it. These are all quadrilateral. When all 4 sides are equal, this is a quadrilateral. It's a rectangular. This is a rhombus. If you pull this way and this way, we call it parallelogram. Everything is a quadrilateral. Look at this. This is a quadrilateral. This is a quadrilateral. You can do anything that is a quadrilateral. Today we will deal with certain types of quadrilateral. In this case, square is also a quadrilateral. Okay. You can look at this. Okay. 2 diagonals going there. And there is the, should remember the properties. There are, as we said, even a square is a proper quadrilateral. It has 4 vertices. Second is 4 sides. Since these sides are perpendicular to each other, the angle is 90 degrees. So there are 4 angles. When you add all the angles, it's going to be 360 degrees. It satisfies all the three important properties. What are they? So we satisfy the 4 sides, 4 vertices, and the interior angles add up to 360 degrees. Since it satisfies, it is a quadrilateral. What are the types of quadrilaterals? There are special types of quadrilateral. One is parallelogram is also a quadrilateral, rectangle, rhombus, square, trapezoid. Even trapezium is right, trapezoid is right. Both are one and same. Kite, you know the kite, every day we fly. That is also a quadrilateral. Okay. If it isn't one of these, it is an irregular quadrilateral. If all the quadrilaterals fall within this category, okay, this is mentioned here. If it doesn't come into any one of these quadrilaterals, then they call it irregular quadrilateral. Some of the types are included. We'll show one of the things. It's a rectangle. The rectangle is the first quadrilateral with 4 sides, means right angles to each other. What this angle box shows, it is a 90 degree. The sides here shows these 2 sides are equal, and this symbol shows these 2 sides are equal. Okay, it could be anything. Let's see the rhombus. Rhombus is also a quadrilateral. The rhombus has four-sided shape, where all sides are equal length. So rhombus and square are nearly equal, but what is the difference in rhombus and in square? In square, the angle is 90 degrees. But in rhombus, the angle is between this thing is not 90. Only this thing is square would be like this, right? Square would come straight. But in case of rhombus, it is going to be shear, like this. There is a little angle. The angle is going to be different. It is not 90 degrees. Opposite sides are parallel and opposite angles are equal. What is the opposite angle? This angle and this angle are equal, and this angle and this angle are equal. These two angles are equal, okay? But in square, all these angles are equal and is equal to 90 degrees. Another important property, the sides are parallel. This and this are parallel. Look, this side and this side are parallel. In square, it's going to be perpendicular and it's parallel too. And opposite angles are equal. This we mentioned. Another interesting thing is that the diagonal dashed lines is second figure. This is the dashed lines. You see that thing? They bisect at each other at right angles. You look at there, they bisect here at right angles. Okay, this is the important property you should remember. Right angles mean what? It is 90 degrees. Here is the square. The same thing. This is another quadrilateral which has equal sides. Okay, the length is equal and every angle is at right angles. Okay. Also opposite sides are parallel. Here it's also parallel. These two sides are parallel. Square affects the definition of a rectangle and a rhombus. Okay, square is also called, can be a type of rectangle, and it also can be called a rhombus. So next one is the parallelogram. Here opposite sides are parallel. What we mean is this side and this side are parallel, and this side and this side are parallel. The opposite sides are alone equal in length. But in rhombus and square, all sides are equal in length. In parallelogram, only opposite sides are equal in length. The angles also, only opposite angles are equal. In a way, we can also, squares, rectangles and rhombus can be called a parallelogram. They are all types of parallelograms. If a parallelogram has all sides equals and angles A and B are right angles, then it is also called a square. Okay. Next one is the trapezoid or trapezium. Both are right. Trapezoid is called a trapezium. Has one pair of opposite sides parallel. Only one. These two are parallel. These two need not be parallel. These two are not parallel. Look, in this, only these two are parallel. These two are not parallel. But in other cases, all the opposite sides would be parallel in case of parallelogram, right? So it is called isosceles trapezoid. What is called an isosceles trapezoid? The sides that aren't parallel or equal in length. Like these two, that which is not parallel, if these two lengths are equal, then we call it isosceles trapezoid. A trapezoid is not a parallelogram because only one pair of sides is parallel. Since only one is parallel, it is not a parallelogram. One more, the kite is also a quadrilateral. It looks like a kite. It has two pairs of sides. Each pair is made of adjacent sides that are equal in length. Like these are the adjacent sides are equal. Look at that. In other cases, we talked about opposite sides. Look, and the angles are equal where the pairs meet. Look, this and this angle is equal. This angle and this angles are equal, right? Not the opposite one. In other cases, the opposite angles were equal, right? So the angles are equal where the pairs meet. Diagonals meet at right angles. This is the diagonals, right? When you draw a diagonal like this, they meet at right angle. What is right angle? 90 degrees. Okay. This is the definition of a kite.